Alright, so in order to work with Proto DataStore, first we're gonna make a schema, and this schema is just a protocol buffer, and this protocol buffer is responsible for having the properties of our object, custom object. So this is just a simple example of this protocol buffer. This is just another example of our protocol buffer, which is a neutral language which is provided by Google. And now in order to create as a data store, first you will need a serializer, which just implement a serializer interface, and we will just override some functions which just you're gonna parse the file from the settings, which is the protocol buffer. And in order to create the data store, you will need to delegate it to the data store, and by delegating it you will just make a name for the settings, or actually your data store file, and you will add the serializer which you have created, and it will be responsible for creating this data store for you by getting and setting everything required. Alright, now if you want to read from the Proto data store, you will just reach for the data in the data store, and you will gonna expose a flow based on whatever you have in your custom object. In that case, it was settings, and custom object was example counter, settings with example counter property. And if you want to write for Proto data store provide an update data which takes that updates a stored object which already being deserialized by this serializer, and you can update it with whatever you want. And you can read more about this topic, but it's just simple like this one. Alright, now if you want to use data store in synchronized code, it won't allow you to use in synchronized, because it will tell you, hey, it's current and you need quarantine scope, so it will not allow you. So even though it has caution, like if you're trying to somehow like use UI thread by using run blocking, which isn't really the best way, and you should avoid using run blocking, because run blocking is just considered as sequential code. It will wait until this statement is being done. So I don't really recommend using run blocking at all, but feel free to do whatever you believe you need to do. So that's it for using Proto data store or preference data store, and I will talk to you about which data store should we use in order to implement our next feature.